はい、それではですね、今回は、MLB ザショー17をやっていこうと思いますので、よろしくお願いします。それでは行きましょう。カーディナルスの、2戦目というですね、3連戦第2戦目。さあ、頑張っていきましょう。先発は、アダム・コンリーですね。さあ、これ勝ちがないですね。0勝2敗、防御率 5.51。ちょっとね、調子悪いんで、ここでね、ちょっとダメなようでしたら、ちょっとね、マイナーリーグ落ちも考えないといけないような、感じですかね。オズナが疲れてますんで、じゃあ一度行こうか。じゃあ一度は7番にしとこう。スタントンはちょっと出てもらおう。さあ行きましょう。
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on the bench?
Matt, his last outing was really dominant stuff. Double-digit strikeout. He dominated the hitters. He kept his team in the game. He did everything you want a great pitcher to do. I'm looking for that type of performance again today.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
1番ディアスからですね。
Number 36. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of the series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well. He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And there to handle it is Ichiro, 1 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, the key to this ball club, it's going to be a slugfest. We're at that point right now where both teams are hot. It's a matter of getting to that pitcher and getting in that bullpen and see who has really, it may come down to who has the last at bats to win this game.
2番のウォング。
Into the windup and the pitch. Colton Wong stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
In now, Matt Carpenter. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
さあ3番カーペンターですね。さあ初回三者凡退でね、いいスタートをやっぱり切りたいですね。
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
コントロールなかなかいい感じだね、これはね。
Come right after guys, man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
かなりね、クロスファイヤー気味に投げてきますかね。さあ初回三者凡退で
Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Mike Lee is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9, basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled not being able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime he gets the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
さあ1番 D ゴードンか。
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. They continue to keep running like this. They're a really good ball club.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
さあエチェバリア2番。
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Past battles with Mike Lee. There's plenty of it, but he's just 1 for 14. Hit on the ground to third. Picked up by Peralta. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting third, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
打率は左ピッチャーからの方が高いですね。ですがホームランとかね、打点は右ピッチャーからの方が多いと。今日は右ピッチャーですが、これは競争して、いやアウトか。いや惜しかったな最後。
Now at the plate, Rendell Gritchick. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another try at 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
Now batting, Stephen Piscotty. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
さあ、ワンピースコティ。これ前の試合でね、ホームラン打たれてますからね。ちょっと注意したいですね。
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Outside, 3-0 now.
厳しいところ行ってるんですけどね。
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
前の試合2ホーマーのジョーコ。いや、ここはちょっとね、この5番、6番はかなり慎重に行きたいですね。盗塁かいきなり。でもこれはアウトですね。よしよしよしよしよし。いやー、いきなり初球から走ってきましたね。しかしディアルグイドの肩で、いやー、アウト。さあ、これで2アウト。
And that one right down Main Street.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
スタントンからですね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
さあ、かなり守備は、左側に寄ってますね。セカンドがもうセカンドベースの後ろあたりまで。
1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
いやー、ちょうどそこに行っちゃったな。
And Peralta's throw is in time for route number 1. All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Stephen Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
digging in. Justin Bohr, past battles with Mike Lee, 0 for 5. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Into the box now, J.T. Realmuto. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
ここ試合は20打席の4本ヒットで2割と、ちょっとあんまり調子は良くないのかな。結構打ってるよね。やっぱりイメージはありますけどね。
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Leak gets the sign, 0-2 on its way. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. This is hit high in the air toward left center. Wong moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Johnny Peralta.
Sa 3回ですね。
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher.
これは大丈夫か、1個で。
But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
怪我だけはちょっとね、やめてほしいけど、大丈夫そうですね。
And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And look out how that ran in and got it. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
欲しかったですね。ここでトップに戻ると。
Into the box, He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
できればね、ゲッツーが
Third inning,
一
no
番
score to this point.
理想的ですからね。
And a double steal try here to short. And he's safe.
誰がエンドランですか、ダブルスチールで。
Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
いやー、嫌なことやってくるな。
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the
い
left.
やー、持って持ってたらねえ
Maria,
な。
oh, barehanded. It's in time.
まあ1点は
A really
っていう
good
感じだ
team
ね、今
effort
はちょ
right
っ
there,
とちょっ
right?
と。
Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after
さっさと
striking out his last
二塁
time
三
up.
塁。
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground down the first
ファースト
baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself.
いやー、
And
よ
the
く1
inning
点で
is over.
抑えた。
Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 1-0.
さあ、初見さんいらっしゃい。ありがとうございます。
Here's Ichiro now. 7, 8, and
さあ、
9 to
7
start
番
home
の一郎
third.
からですね。
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch.
い
This
や
one here
ー、
is for
低
the
め打
second
ってしまっ
baseman
た。
Jerko. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Rado.
Martin Prado now, past battles with Mike Lee, comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
初球結構ね、初球からストレートに来るからね、ちょっと初球を狙っていくのもいいかもしれないね。
over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
いや、かなりいいコースにね、今チェンジアップ来たね。
And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. League sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
際どいな、入ってんね。
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
さあ4回。
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This one's down to 4, and that's through for a hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria ranging into the outfield. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Ready for another chance? Jed Jerko comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-0.
際どいですね。
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with one down. Just hung in there on that one.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Sent on the ground out to second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And he is in there.
That's just really good hitting. Look, I like the decision. 3-2 changeup. Most guys are not going to hit that ball. He located and made his pitch, but he just got beat by a good hitter.
いやー、ちょっとピンチ拡大ですね。
Standing in now, Johnny Peralta. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
MLB のゲームはスマホでしかやってないから、このゲームがすごくリアル。そうですね、かなりね、リアルに見えますよね。
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
際どいとこね、なかなか振ってくれないですね。
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Ichiro ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third.
あそこまで飛ばされちゃったな。さすがの一郎でもちょっと無理だな。
Riding in once again, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
スタミナもちょっとね。
Now the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right.
もう黄色くなってるんで。
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the
よしよし。
inning.
さあこの回もなんとか1点。
To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cardinals are out in front, 2-0.
さあでもね、まあね、4回ですからね、少しずつ
Here's D. Gordon
返していきましょう。
back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
初球のね、カットボールが意外と、ね、ストライクゾーンの真ん中辺のね、高さに来てるんで、それをちょっと狙っていくのも一つの作戦かもしれないですね。この球。当たり良すぎだな。まあノーヒットなんですよ。なんとかまずね1本ね出てくれると流れが変わると思うんですよね。ショートライナーね。当たりは悪くないと思うんだけどな。
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 1. Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Wong is after it. One's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Man at second here with two away and set to stand in the ultra
さあこれ
dangerous
チーム初
Giancarlo
ヒットが出まし
Stanton.
た。でスタントン。
First offering on its way.
いや
Softly
ー詰ま
hit
って
toward
る
the hole.
ー。
And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't go
いや
anywhere.
ーサイト
More
終わった
Tuesday
な。
night baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Mike Lee. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
さあピッチャーのとこからですね。
First pitch coming, here it is. Right side, hit
嘘
hard.
でしょ。
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the
Yeah,
leadoff
yeah.
man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a
う
great
まく
game
打
for
つ
him
の
so。far.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
いや余裕でツーベースだなやっぱり。ちょっとブルペンもスタンバイしとくか。
Colton Wong will stand in. He swings and grounds it to short.
Yeah,
Echeverria
so
has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
そこまでなんかねバコスコを打たれてる感じじゃないんだけどね。
Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the
内野ゴロ
ballgame.
の間に
Looks
1
like a
点が今日は多い
left-hander up
ね
and。throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Rendell Grichuk stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready with the 1-2. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Yeah,
and it's gone on a a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run
マイ
was a
ナー
sign
落ち
that
も
he's starting to get
これは
a
考え
little
ない
bit
とい
tired
けない
out
ですね。
there. It was a good pitch.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jeff Locke is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
さあコンリーは5回途中2アウトまで取って5失点。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 3 runs already home here. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is returned. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here in Miami. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Marlins nothing.
まず1点だよな。
Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Justin Bour.
さあ5番のボアから。
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And they'll flip it to the pitcher
な
covering
か
for
な
the
か
out.
打球が上がらないね。
Up next for the Marlins.
Little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
3回4回5回と連続失
Into
点。
the box now, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
これも取られる。
Left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
いやーさっきのねカーディナルスの
Here's Ichiro now.
ディアスの打
0
球
for 1
は
for him here in this one.
一流のこうね抜けてったんだけども抜けないか。
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2 out, nobody on. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset that they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded by Echeverria. Took one for 1 on the first, and that'll take care of Peralta as well. It's a double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Martin Prado now will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if they...
ブルペンもスタンバイしてもらいましょう。
First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long.
いや、打球自体はね、いいんだけどね。超えていかないの。
Marcell Ozuna will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I mean,
it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
さあ代打のオズナ、ツーベースヒット。そして1番リーゴドン。
Into the box now, D. Gordon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Soft liner towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adeiny.
Digging in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
いやー、続かないか。
First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Richard has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Need to get it going soon.
いや、
It's
1本出ても
5-0.
その後がね続かないな。いやー、7回かも。
7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
行きましょう。2番手エリントン。
Brian Ellington will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Brian Ellington.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Lee. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their
まだ
half
投
of
げ
the
るよね。
7th.
もう知ってんだし。
In there with the knees and strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Yelich. 1 away.
OK。
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Ready once again, Aledmys Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Liner towards second. Throwing in time at first for route number 2.
Oh man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Colton Wong. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. High pop
よ
up.
いしょ。OK。
Bohr will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a
さあ
5-0
7
lead.
回裏3番のイリッチからかな。まずちょっとね連打が欲しいとこだね。ちょっと単発のツーベース2本単発で終わってるんで。
He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and the right hander have stood up. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May.
さあ
He's
イリ
over
ッチ今日2安
300.
打。
I think he's going to have a good year, be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Ready for another shot now.
さあ4番サントン。
Giancarlo Stanton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Wong ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Stepping into the box, Justin Bohr, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Soft grounder left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. From the stretch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The feet is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And that will allow a run to score.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Here's Ichiro now. Hit down the third base line, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Martin Prado now. Represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
つないでくれ。よしよしよし、オッケー。
One run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
Well, you got the hard sinker instead on top of it, and you
Left
get
my time
direct contact. The ball goes through.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Jonathan Broxton is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
エンデカーか、まあディートリッチかな、ここはね。ここはディートリッチでいきましょう。
Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
さあ3点差、ワンアウト満塁です。
and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball to second.
いやー、セカンド正面かー。ダブルプレー。マジか。
They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
2点止まりか。
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
さつき8回。つながるように田澤がしっかりとここをね抑えてくれるといいんだけど。
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Visiting Cardinals leading this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Rendell Gritchick will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. 2-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Realmuto finds it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he misses again, 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And the pitch on 2-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Your
Brett
attention,
Cecil
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for the
bullpen in the
Cardinals,
bottom half of the
Number
8th.
21, Brett Cecil.
さあ3番手
Striding in once
シ
again,
ースルが
D. Gordon. He'll get things started
気が
now
合ってき
in
ました
the
ね
bottom of inning number 8. Now action
さあ
in the
1番 D.
bullpen
ゴ
as
ードン
their
から
closer starts to get loose out
さあ
there.
この回にねなるべく点差詰めておきたいですね。
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too tight with that
Okay,
one.
now.
3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
That one's in there. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a little
いや
chopper
ー
up
走
the
って
middle.
D ゴードン
Throw
セー
just in
フアウ
time
ト
as he
か
was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adani Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a little
高め
blooper
打
to
ち上げ
center.
ちゃったか。
Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, and they're down to their final
さあ今
4
日2
outs
安打
here,
のイエリ
Dan.
ッチ
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
In there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And that's
Yeah,
a swinging
so
strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail 5-2. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball,
Okay.
ball, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
さあ、4者連続三振ですね、これで。
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon onto the grass, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. And it remains
さあ、最終回、3点差。
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. 1-0 enters the game to finish this one off here in the
さあ、守護神、オスンファン。打ってっかな、オスンファン。さあ、4番のスタートが。ちょっと頑張ってオスンファン打つぞ、ちょっと。とりあえずね、ストレート、カットボールと、基本ストレートなんだね。スーパーはで、こうチェンジアップとちょっと球威の差が多分あると思うんで、そこをねちょっとうまく対応していかないとね。変化球ばっかな。日本にいた頃はもっとストレートでガン押しだったんで。
I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2 pitch, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Natty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff.
1球もストレートもないところに行ってね。オスンファン。
In now, Justin Bour, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, they'll be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
普通だったらそこヒットコースなんだよね。
Digging in, JT Realmuto. His career numbers against not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
初めてストレート来
The
た
win
な。
would be Mike Leaks if our current score holds up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the
これ
middle.
は抜けない。 うーん。
Throw to first, he'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the first 2 games
いやー、
of
2
the
連
series
敗
on
か、
the
カージナル
road
ス
as
に。
this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased
強いな、やっ
on
ぱ
the
り。
road and win the first 2 of a 4-game set, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
5-2, the final score tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals pick up
い
win
やー、
number
満塁のと
20
こで
on the
ね、
year.
ちょっと最後、ゲ
Mike
ッ
Lee
ツーで終わっちゃっ
earns
た
win
のか
number 4
な。
on the season.
もったいなかったな、あそこ。うん、あそこでもう1点、2点ね、取れてれば。また変わったかもしれないけど。あとはコンビはちょっとマイナー落ちかな。って感じだね。さあ、ということで、ここまでご視聴ありがとうございました。よかったらですね、チャンネル登録や、コメントなどしていってください。今日もたくさんコメントありがとうございました。それではね、またお会いいたしましょう。さようなら。
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.